Okay, so I'm leaving Standing Bear Hostel after a 0. I didn't give a tour because there's just a lot of people around, and some people just don't like to be filmed, and I completely understand. So, yeah, it was interesting, rustic hostel, to say the least. Definitely a typical mountaineer vibe, Appalachia mountain vibe. But it wasn't really that bad. I saw a lot of people that I been hiking with the last couple days, so it wasn't too terrible. A lot of people do take a 0 there. Some people, you can get sucked in. I can see, and it's already like almost 9 o'clock, and I kind of got sucked in just a little bit. Yeah, I hope to do 15 miles today. We'll see how I feel. It's supposed to be raining later on tonight, so definitely another shelter night. But it's gonna be hard because the next shelters are pretty small. They only fit like maybe 5 to 6 people. So we'll see if I get a spot. If not, I might get to test out my tent, which I tested out once and I didn't get wet, so I guess that's good. But it's been a while since I put up my tent. I didn't think I would be a shelter girl, but here I am in shelters. But anyways, bye for now. Living on the coast of Oregon for 2 years and living in Cape Cod for 2.5 years. I forgot what humidity feels like. Oh, how did I do this when I lived in Missouri? How did I deal with the bugs when I lived in Missouri? When I get to Hot Springs, hopefully in, a couple days, I'm getting myself some bug spray, and it's so hot, and I'm like only an hour into my hike and I'm like drenched in sweat. It's so gross. And since it just rained, the bugs are out, and these like little flies are everywhere, and they bite, like little black flies. There's a name for them. I totally forgot the name of them, but yeah, it's humid. Summer is here. Oh man. And no one talks about this climb out of Standing Bear. It's horrible. People complain about the climb out of Fontana. Nope. This climb out of Standing Bear Farm is horrible. No one talks about it, so I will talk about it. Man. Anyway, I just gotta go, gotta swat these flies. Alright, bye. more truth talk. I'm getting really homesick. I miss my husband. I miss my friends. And it just like really hit me today that I miss everyone. It's because I'm mainly hiking by myself now and I don't have Cindy with me. So yeah, today's just really sad and it's a lot of uphills, and yeah, today's just, I might look happy in my videos, you know, or my pictures or my, you know, or my little thumbnail, but today I'm kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's because I went to mass with Jacqueline and Natalie, and even though the mass was totally different than what I'm used to, you know, they had kind of like a little potluck at the end of the service, and you know, at my home church, coffee and donuts is mandatory. Not really, but if you want to get to know everyone, you go to coffee and donuts and everyone's there. But I'm just missing everyone. So all my friends in the Portland area, all my friends in like the Northwest, I'm thinking about you and I miss you. And I'm really missing, you know, my home church, or just, you know, the traditional Roman rite. I haven't had a Latin Mass since, you know, Good Friday. So kind of missing the community there, and yeah, that's just kind of what's in my head today. And maybe I'll listen to some Gregorian chants to kind of cheer me up or something. But anyway, it's kind of how I feel today. I'm not gonna lie. Straight up 2.5 miles. Oh boy. I just saw my first bears. It was a mom and 2 cubs. And, you know, as soon as they heard me, they scurried away. Man, these flies are driving me crazy. Anyway, yeah. So, and one of the cubs kind of stayed behind. So I just started clicking on my trekking poles. And, you know, just to, you know, let them know I was still a little bit around. And then when I left the vicinity, I just blew my whistle really loud. So, but yeah, before I started this climb, a woman warned me that there was a mama bear with 2 or 3 cubs. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to see them. And she goes, oh, well, she wasn't aggressive. She saw me and she just ran down the hill and shoot her cubs. But I wanted to get a video, but it would only been a cub, and I didn't want the mom to chase after me, so I didn't film. But anyway, yeah, first bear. Yeah, they didn't bug me. And somebody told me to think of them as big raccoons. So, to kind of ease my mind. And gosh, this hill never end. I'm so happy I decided to come up here tonight because there's storms in the forecast tomorrow. So it was clear. I heard really good things about this little section. So I'm actually really happy I pushed forward. So, but yeah, it's super windy, and now I know why tenting isn't, or camping isn't allowed here during this time of year, because it's super windy. But man, it's so pretty, and what an awesome evening. But pushing onward to the next shelter. Bye. This is where I was going to camp if there weren't any thunderstorms in the area. But there's like a creek kind of down that way. And, but yeah, one day. Okay, so I'm at Roaring Fork Shelter, and there's really not many people here. So I got a place in the shelter. Hopefully no rain, but just in case. Sheltering it once again, but yeah, ran into PT Cruiser again, and two other fellows I met previously. So yeah, kind of good crew. I have also been warned of snoring, so I'll just be listening to classical music tonight, and I'm hoping it's not going to rain. But and I haven't decided if I'm just going to haul it to Hot Springs, which is 17 miles, or what. I would love to haul it to Hot Springs, but we shall see. Tomorrow I just have to get to Sam's Gap by Saturday, and then I have to call the church in Mars Hill on Wednesday to see if I can get a ride to Mass on Sunday. But that's my agenda, and I guess I'm out. Good night.